Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another STO video, another episode video. So what we're going to do is the Vigilance arc, which is only one story.
We've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
And as you can see, we get a special ship that you can only get with this mission. Get a uniform, unlock, expertise. So you only have to do this one once. You don't. There's no specialty equipment you need to do more than once unless it opens up after you finish it. Okay, Temporal Ambassador. Let's. Sorry, I'm already here at the Azure Nebula, so we're down at the bottom corner. You just have to fly up a little bit. So, again, just click on here, find Azure, double click it, and you'll fly up. Okay, come on. So I'm pretty sure my microphone is picking up sounds that wouldn't normally. I think the settings have been upped somehow. Captain Kunos Command reports that a space-time anomaly has been seen in this area of space. With the Tholian activity in this region, they wanted us to check it out and determine if it's a threat. I have it on sensor, sir, locking in coordinates now. That was odd. I'm no longer detecting anything in front of us, but I'm picking up a similar or possibly the same anomaly at a new location. I've updated coordinates on the map. Sorry, I like to collect as much as I possibly can, so I will be doing these all the time. Okay, so we got to check in with this dude. So there are several different things you got to do. So this mission does take a while. There are different paths to take. Now Franklin Drake is a Federation Section 31 officer in the original timeline. So if you haven't noticed, we've actually travelled to a different timeline.
Do you have a question?
I'm back with the Tekkasit shipment.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something.
Thanks.
Do you need anything else?
Okay, so I don't think this is necessarily the mirror universe, but it is an alternate timeline. So this is one of your bridge officers. So as you can see all these little information things. These are people you can talk to, and you'll just gather information for the mission. But really, all you need to do is go to the Rebel map. What's going on? Okay, got stuck for some reason. Ooh, scan.
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain. Got a minute to talk?
I'm new here.
I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew. We were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed. We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
What are you talking about? Who is us?
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344, and the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war, and the Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right, but then the Klingons found us and the Enterprise D, and there's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
Lead on. So that's actually a continuation from a Next Generation episode. I think if you get too far ahead of him, he doesn't come with you. Oh, just see what happens. Yeah, you have to be next to him for him to move. Enough.
We need your help.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be, I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C. I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
Okay, follow Costello. Talk to Richard Costello.
Got a minute to talk? Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. I've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong, and finish what we set out to do. I know this is...
Alright guys, I'm going to talk to Yar again because I'm supposed to wait for him to get into place.
We need your help. I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well.
I just sold something.
In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well. So is the Klingon Empire. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline. One in which I was alive, but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Count me in. What do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least. Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door. The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
I'll do it. What next?
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Thanks. Okay, so again, all these little eyes, you can ask these people to help. If you've played the game before, you'll know who these people are.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Can you tell me what is supposed to happen?
I can't see it clearly. I just know that something is wrong. That woman over there, does she have a daughter? Someone named Sela. I know that's important, but there are a lot of other things. I'm sorry, it's difficult to put into words. What I can tell you is that if someone asks for your help, give it. That will set things right. Something's not right here.
Okay. So you can ask about 5 or 6 of them for help, and only one of them will help. So he's from the Romulan storyline.
I will be free.
Tell me about yourself. I have to get the key from Drake first. That's why no one's talking to me. Okay. Then I've got to come back and get someone to help distract.
Do you have a question?
Yar Costello said you have a key for me.
Take it. Here's a map, too. You'll need it in the tunnels. I still don't know why I'm risking my neck for this. Don't expect any more help from me. The Federation fell before I was born. I shouldn't even care, but there's something about Yar and Castillo. I know they believe they can make a difference. It makes me want to believe.
Thank you. I'll take the risks now.
Do you need anything else?
Okay. Okay, I've been someone to create a distraction, so we'll go back to the lunchroom and speak to those people. Okay, so if we zoom in, you'll see that some of them are actually circled. These are the ones you can talk to about creating a distraction.
I will be free.
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
Your plan is foolhardy. If you want to die, do it without my assistance.
Sorry to have bothered you.
How can I assist you?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
I have a family. What would happen to them if I went and got myself killed doing something stupid? I wish you luck, but I don't think I can help you.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Have we met?
Garrick. Awesome. Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
And what do I get for risking my life for you? Nothing. That's what. Not even a drop of Kanar. Find someone else to do your bidding, Captain. I don't take orders from anyone.
Sorry to have bothered you. I think this might have been added with the Gamma Quadrant, because again, it's been a while since I played it. I can't remember Garrick being there, and that it is his voice. So either he's been there and they redid it, or it was added for the expansion.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Must be above him. There we go.
You looking for something?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
Do I look like a soldier? I wouldn't take on those Thorian goons. Not even if you paid me all the gold-pressed platinum in the sector.
Sorry to have bothered you.
What do you want?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
Then a Klingon warrior you will have. I have longed to fight our alien overseers in single combat. Today is that day. For honor, for glory, for the Empire.
And as you see, it was the last one I spoke to, so if you want any particular character to stand up for you, use them last. Okay.
I am Klingon! For the Empire! You have no honor.
Okay, so in here I think there are 2 secret rooms you have to get accolades. So we'll have to see. Oh, my hands have disappeared. We'll see how we go in here. Okay, so you can go left or right or...
Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise look easy. I recommend using the map to keep track of where you've been, what doors lead away from which room, and where you are currently.
Okay, view hand-drawn map. So you can see there's nothing on the map except for the one sector you are. So when you go in, it will just keep creating the map as you go along the route. So let's have a look. Again, we'll have a look at the map. Okay.
We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. You'll need to replace the methane-based atmosphere with something we can breathe, and lower the ambient temperature in the control room before we can continue as planned.
Okay, why would the Tholians put a system in place that could create a hostile environment for them?
The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle.
Makes sense. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, see, there's an accolade just for finding the body. It shouldn't be moving, it should actually be dead, so I don't know, I don't think they've changed that, because I'm pretty sure it used to be a male corpse science officer. And again, if you look at the map, it will show you a dead end to where you just were. We've got to continue back to where we started and find our way through. There are 2 control rooms you've got to find as well. Okay, so there's only one way to go. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Okay, we'll go forward. I'm pretty sure that's a dead end. We want to try to get those accolades. Okay, so this is a accolade as well, I think. There you go. Okay, it's 1 control. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, none of them are actually green anymore. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so that must be the last one. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah. So I don't remember what's in there, but I don't think it's of importance. I think you just need those 2 accolades. But again, it's been a while since I played this particular map. Okay, so I've got to go let them in. Coming in? Yeah, okay.
I've engaged the security lockouts. That will buy us a little time.
Okay, so you've got to give them each something to do. They are a specialty, so it does actually take less time to finish it. So we'll just send them off.
We don't have much time.
I am here to assist.
We need to work together.
Okay, so you can see that the progress is going. I might not put any of them in the right console, so they're going very slow.
Priming clamp hydraulics.
So obviously this one's at the right console, the other ones are just at the wrong ones because they're going very slow.
I'll need to override the security lockout. There.
Okay. So once you get to the Enterprise, you actually do have to do a space battle.
Releasing docking clamps now.
Okay, as soon as he's finished, this door should open if it doesn't already. There we go. What's going on? Ah. Okay. Pretty sure this is supposed to be spoken out aloud, so I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So once this mission is ended, you'll get a specialty box, which will be a new ship you can activate. Come on. Alrighty. You will have some specialty bridge officer consoles for this, but not something you can collect. Okay, so
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed. Four shields failing. Target shield has failed.
Looks like you could use some help.
Target shield has failed.
So this temporal officer is going to be regular throughout the time travel episodes. You'll meet him a few times.
We took a hit.
Four shields
Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
I'm trying to take a bit of damage to my hull, but not too much, so I can get this repair thing sorted. Fine. There we go. Okay.
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be.
Who are you and how do you know where we need to be?
That's my job. The details aren't important. Restoring the timeline is. Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
Thank you for your help. Thanks for your help. Setting course now. Where's that anomaly? Oh, there's some more stuff to scan. Oh, there it is.
I'm sure you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well. We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of. As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
So pretty much what he just said there is these episodes you play, you're important to the timeline. So the episodes all coalesce to a point. That's strange. I thought I had something on sensors, but it's gone. Everything is quiet. No Tholians or other ships within range, and the anomaly command wanted us to investigate isn't here either. I will inform command that this was nothing but a wild targ hunt, and we can depart the system on your orders, sir. So pretty much what that's saying is once you start the scan, you didn't actually travel through time. You actually went when you were set back through time to that point. It was before you actually went to the other timeline. So no one actually remembers it. Temporal anomalies are hurting the head, hurting the brain.
There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Okay. So let's just continue. I don't think I can activate the ship. Yeah, sold something on the exchange. I think my ship port, let's have a look. Unable, because I've already got too many ships. So pretty much I went to the exchange between videos and I put as much as I could on the exchange to sell them. I put as much of this stuff into my bank account so I could have free spaces. And as you can see from this torpedo, this is everything I've collected in the mission. So it's quite a bit to collect from just that one mission. And again, you sell it, you make a few energy credits. Okay, so that's the end of that mission. My next video will be on yesterday's war, and where I'll just continue with this. Okay. Any suggestions, please leave them down below. Any criticism, I'm happy to take, but please just keep it civil in the conversations down below, and I'll see you in the next video.